Hi, my angels. Well, my angels, I want to show you one more time in my kitchen. I want to show you guys what I'm going to be preparing, making for dinner. Today, I'm going to be making some chicken stew. And I'm going to be making that with white rice. Pollo guisado con arroz blanco. So I'm going to be using for that. I'm going to be using a lot of stuff on there. I'm just going to be using, of course, the chicken and the rice, of course. So for ingredients, I'm going to be putting some potatoes in my chicken, and the ingredients I'm going to be using some sazon, which is for color, sofrito, Goya sofrito, cooking sauce, Goya, and Goya adobo, okay, for seasoning. So that's what I'm going to be using, and that's it. So, and a little bit of oil. I always use a little oil for the rice, to cook the rice. And sometimes I put a little bit, of course, on my chicken stew just to make the sauce thicker. That'll help it get thicker. So yeah. So with all that being said, let's get started. Okay, so my angels, I already washed my rice right here. I already have some boiling water with salt, a little bit salt, not too much. And I always add up a little extra. It's just me and hubby, but just in case, you know, you never know, someone might pop up. So I always like to add a little extra food, just in case, okay? If it's too much water, because I don't like too much water, so at least an inch. What you do is grab, okay? Be careful not to burn yourself, your hands, okay? Take some water out just like so. Now you put it back. You stir again. So it's no problem, okay? So that's almost perfect. It's nothing perfect in this world. It's almost perfect. It's good enough for me. So now you take the oil. I have Wesson. You add just a little bit, okay, just a little bit, just to help it cook the rice. That's what cooks the rice. So now you stir again. And you take the top, and then rinse it out. I always like to put my top right there, okay? So I have here, I have some water with just a little bit of salt. I cut my 2 potatoes. I have 8 pieces. It doesn't matter, they don't have to be exactly the same size, okay? They're gonna cook just fine, so don't worry about it if they're not the same size. So you're gonna grab this. If you want, you have other ways to put that inside, because I know some people, because this happened to me before, trust me, right in there. Grab this, put your potatoes in there, okay, and then you just put them in there, okay, see, just like that. So now, that's cooking, the rice is cooking, potatoes, gonna get some tender in there. When they're soft already, that you already can put your the fork through it, and it goes right through. You already know they're ready. So in the meantime, I'm gonna grab the pieces of my chicken breast, boneless, that's boneless chicken breast. So I'm gonna grab them, sorry. They already had seasoned them yesterday, okay? I'm gonna cut them in half. The sazon, as you see, the sazon, pieces of sazon is still there. So yeah, but I marinate these yesterday, so these are pretty good. If you want, you can always go like that, just so the seasoning can go in there as you cook. Oops, sorry about that. See? I like to do little slits like that. I don't know, I'm just used to doing it. Okay. So that's ready. Okay, it's pretty much good. So now I am going to make them in here in my pan, okay? I'm going to make them in here instead. So I'll be back to show you. Okay, so now I'm going to add my chicken. I'm going to add the chicken in the water. It's already boiling with a little salt. I'm going to add the chicken in there. My potatoes are already boiling over there. My angels, everyone cooks differently. You probably add the water at the end when you make some chicken stew. I don't. I always put my chickens in water, boiling water, hot water, whatever. So now we're gonna test the. We're going to test the potatoes. See how they're cooking, how they're going. Okay. This is a good way to make sure they keep boiling. I always like to remove. Careful you don't burn your arm as I'm cooking over here and over here. So you gotta be careful when you do that, okay? So a little more, see? A little more, it should be done, okay? What I'm going to do after they're a little soft, just a little more. See, I leave my meat here like on a medium high, okay? Potatoes are on high. My rice, I already turned it once. Well, it's simmered already, and I turned it once, so that's good already. So now I'm waiting on the potatoes. When this is already good to go, I'm gonna add everything together in here. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm gonna be adding potatoes. I'm gonna be adding them in here, okay? Right in here with the chicken. I mean, I usually make this just in one pot, but I wanted to do it this way, try it a different way. So it's fine, you know, however you want. You're in your kitchen, you work it however you want to. I always tell you that because it's all true. However you want to, whatever you have to work with, that's what you're gonna do, okay? And that's that. Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add up some more of the water, potato water, okay? Some more in there, because I'm gonna leave this here for a while, okay? Just because I want to make the, remember that's breast, and the breast is kind of hard, so I want to make it very tender. So that's why I'm just gonna leave that there, and don't throw the water out, just in case. Just in case you need some more. There you have it, okay? You can put this down a little higher than low, okay? Just to give it time to soften up really good in there. You can close it. I don't like closing them. I always like to leave them breathing a little bit. Alright, so I'll be back. No, that's it. So now I just leave it there a little higher than low and just close it. Just leave it there for a while so it can get tender. And then we're gonna start putting the stuff in there. Okay, so now this has been boiling for, I left this here really low, like a little higher than low. And then I put this up like 15 minutes ago. So it's been here like maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes between having it low and then a little higher. So now it's time. I'm gonna start adding everything in there. I'm gonna put some sofrito. I'm using this one right now. It's not my favorite, but it's what I have. So I'm gonna be adding 2 tablespoons in there. Not big tablespoons, you see, like not the whole thing, maybe a little more than half. Okay. So let's say I added maybe like a whole tablespoon and a half. So I'm gonna be adding some sazon, culantro y achiote. I'm gonna be adding some of this in here. Half of it. I don't need to add too much of it. And I'm going to be adding some sauce, cooking sauce, right here. So let's add some of that. You can add as much as you like. The potato is so soft, just how I love it. I don't mind in pieces, just because. Okay, I added half of the can. It's enough. And now you're gonna bring this up a little bit. The chicken is good. It's already tender. It's really good. As you can see, I can cut it. Looking. So I'm going to leave it 2 or 3 minutes and then I'm going to shut it off and I'm going to show you this yummy results over here. The rice is already done. So I'm going to put everything together. So here it is, my angels, the final results. Chicken breast stew with white rice. And you know, oh, something's missing. Hold on. Okay, now it's completed. I forgot to add the avocado. So we're gonna test this out, right? Because, you know, I already know how it tastes because my flavor is always the same flavors. But it's really steaming hot, as you can see. Can't wait to try the chicken. As you can see, the chicken is very tender. Look, see how tender? Very tender and very hot. I love chicken breast. It's my favorite. Okay. And if you have some corn, potato, some rice, try a little bit for you guys, and a piece of avocado. I like everything. Okay, I've already tried the chicken, so let's go ahead and try the rice. Be careful, it's very hot. When it's very hot, you gotta be careful. Father, thank you so much. Look, another piece of chicken. Look at how, you see how tender the chicken is? If you make it the way I showed you, a low, leave it there for a while, your breast is gonna be very tender too. One more bite. So delicious. So thank you guys, my angels. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you for clicking. I love you guys as always. It's a beautiful and a blessed day, my angels. It's raining out there. It's so beautiful out there. If you're out there, be careful. Take care of yourself as always. I love you guys. Please be good, be safe, be blessed. And I'll see you in my next. Bye.